with me is Mr. Kingsley Obasi, the incredible artist behind this beautiful painting behind me. As you know, I'm an arts lover and I'm feeling like a complete fangirl because I've got Mr. Kingsley Obasi here. It's such a privilege, such an honor. Thank you so much for coming here today.
You're welcome.
So we're going to get to find out about the man behind this incredible works. You might have been seeing his works about, and he's currently in the UK because he's got a fabulous exhibition, and I'm sure you've been seeing his works. He's one of Nigeria's best. So let's get to find out a bit about the man, Mr. Kingsley Obasi. Please tell us a bit about the artist and the man.
Okay, I'm a full-time studio artist.
Incredible.
Nigerian based.
Wow.
Yeah. So my love for art grew from childhood because I've got my elder brother who influenced me into art. Although the journey is quite funny because I started off as a mass communication because I love mass communication, but that my brother, my elder brother, so he has so much influence in me, and along the line I go to see him in the art school, and all of a sudden that feeling, that love for art began to grow.
Wow.
And more to that, I've watched him draw from childhood, making comics, so those things began to interest me and made my love for art grow. So I had to drop from mass communication and go into full-time art.
That's incredible. Wow. So how far in were you in mass comm before you decided that you really wanted to explore art?
I think in my second year.
Second year.
Yes.
Wow.
Second year university. So I had to drop it and follow my passion, which is art.
Wow. So some of your works are so identified. In fact, all of your works, if I see your work anywhere, I know it's you. How did you manage? What was the inspiration, number one, behind, this have face? What is it? Tell us a little bit about it. Bring us into your world.
Okay, basically, my works are inspired from my childhood experiences.
Okay.
Because I had this ugly upbringing from the era I lived, from the things I've observed,
Wow.
and those things now influenced my work. Because I now notice that there's beauty in ugliness. Although because people tend
beauty in ugliness, my goodness, that's so profound.
That's the word. So ugly things inspires me. But for me now to put those experiences into my work, it now gave me this feeling of exploring the beautiful part of ugliness. And that is why my paintings are kind of ugly, but not ugly. Yeah, it's kind of ugly, but not really ugly. So those are the things that influence my work.
Wow. So this is really incredible because when I look at this painting, I see what you mean where it's almost borderline, could have gone like left, but somehow you like looking at it. I suppose it's kind of like a reflection of life as well, like perfect imperfection kind of thing.
Yeah.
So how have you managed to infuse your work in such a way that you've made it so recognizable that when people see any of your pieces, we can tell what's the magic behind it?
The magic is just the identity, because I am an individual, and quote me, all over the world they can see a true Kingsley Obasi.
Absolutely, I agree.
So when I put on my work, from thought process to sketching to painting and the experiment, I just want to stand out so that wherever you see me, you can see my work. Because you can't see a true Kingsley Obasi anywhere in the world. So when you see my work, you should know that this is Kingsley.
You mentioned that your brother influenced you. He was such a big part of your inspiration. When you look at your brother's works, how different is your brother's art from yours?
Technique, quite different. Although it is not uncommon for person to see siblings and say, oh, this is your brother. So you can see that in our work, but they are quite different. But because he's my blood brother, you can see that blood
flowing
yeah,
through
yes,
that.
yes.
They're kind of like related,
Yeah.
different, but kind of like related.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. So since you got into art, do you feel like your bond with your brother has gotten stronger? How do you think that him being such a big influence has played into your relationships outside of art?
Encouragement, pushing me by words, because trust me, the growth came too fast.
Wow.
Yeah, the growth came too fast. I'm grateful to God for where I am today, and He's happy for me. He's happy for me. So He keep encouraging me. I still ask Him questions. Yeah, I still ask Him questions because
I can imagine.
I don't know it all. It's the world of art is very versatile. When you think you know, you can be stupid and you don't know anything at all. So I ask questions, I go to him, and we rub mind, exchange thoughts. So that is it.
Wow. Incredible. So where in Nigeria are you based?
My studio is at my house,
Okay.
somewhere in Lekki,
Okay.
and that is where I stay.
Okay.
I live in a studio.
I know you're currently in London for an exhibition. Please tell us a little bit about that, because sometimes I feel like people like us that are based in London miss out on your exhibitions, miss out on African art and the renaissance that's happening at the moment, where great works are being put out there and we're the last to hear about it. How can we plug into what is happening within the art scene for UK and non-Nigerian based art lovers?
Well, the theme for the exhibition is buoyancy of the spirit.
Buoyancy of the spirit.
It's about resilience. It's about having the right attitude, even if sometimes you feel low. Yeah, it's about pushing yourself beyond limits. So the theme for the exhibition is buoyancy of the spirit, and the exhibition is ongoing to run for like 1 month.
Wow.
Yeah. Somewhere in Hackney Week.
Hackney Week.
Yeah. The gallery is not for sale.
Is that what it's called? Not for sale?
Yes, not for sale gallery.
Okay.
So
does it mean the works are not for sale, or the gallery is just called not
the
for
gallery
sale?
is not just called not for sale, most are for sale.
So we can actually purchase some of the pieces. So I'm looking at the time. I want to make sure that this gets into our shorts, because this is just incredible. And then I will start again and you can catch a bigger video on our proper recording. But yes, we are still here talking with the incredible Mr. Kingsley Obasi, the artist behind the great works that you see behind me.
Thank you.